Alright, we're back here on the flagstick.com YouTube channel, and we've got another guest. We've got Rick Tamburano from the Canadian Golf and Country Club.
Hi, Scott.
How are you tonight?
Well.
Doing well? Yeah. Big news for you guys this year. Got a lot going on.
Huge. Yep. Happy to announce, exclusively on Flagstick, that we have a new building we're putting up on our range. Okay. It is a giant building. It's a 2,000 plus square foot building.
And what's going inside the building?
The only Callaway Performance Fitting Center in Canada, outside of the one in their head office in Toronto. The only one to be outside on a range facility. Get this, you'll be able to go into our Performance Fitting Center, get fitted, spin around, and hit the golf ball outside.
Yeah. So how did this come about? I mean, it's a big thing for you guys.
We've had a great relationship for many years with Callaway. I'm a master staff professional, and we've been a pretty big volume account for Callaway. We've looked at new ways to partner over the last few years. Obviously, the golf industry can move in many different ways, and it just turned out that we were looking at expanding our operations on the range. We do a lot of fittings, obviously.
Yeah, and you guys have made a big investment in your range in the last number of years, and obviously it expanded a lot.
Yeah.
And this is kind of the next step, right? The next direction.
Well, we feel we've got a world-class practice facility, and we've got a great team of teaching professionals. Obviously, my background is in equipment and fitting, so this allows us to take it to the next level. And we partnered with Callaway. They're investing in it. They're providing us with this state-of-the-art fitting system that is out of this world good. You've probably seen it. And it is so good. And that combined with our know-how, our investment, our success with equipment and in the fitting field, we're set to have a tremendous year.
So what's going to happen as far as consumers when they're going to come out? What's the process as far as they book it, out for a fitting session?
Yeah, so that's a great question. There's a couple of ways they can do it. They can book directly through us, or they can actually book through Callaway Canada. So when they call into Callaway, for example, they'll be able to book the Performance Fitting Center in Toronto at the head office, or they'll be able to book through us. I believe they'll be able to book online as well. Or they can certainly call our facility and book through that.
So when they come out, how long is the session as far as fitting?
Depends. It's really their choice. We'll do putter fittings, iron fittings, driver fittings. We're going to fit the full bag. We can just fit putter or wedge or what have you. So whatever the capacity is, typically it's about a 45-minute to an hour session. I'd always allow an hour for it. We do have one interior wall in our building that segments the Callaway Performance Fitting Center from the rest of the building.
Okay.
So they can wait in the waiting room. We'll bring them into our Callaway Performance Fitting Center, allow them to warm up, talk to them about their needs, and then the fitting begins, then the fun begins.
And they really get the equipment. Now, the other side of it there, as far as them doing that, what else is happening in that building as far as anything else that's going on?
I'm glad you asked that, Scott. We've just brought on a new director of academy. His name is Chris Bernard, who you know, and he is running our academy program. So as we've grown, we've determined that we need someone to really help that. And obviously he comes well regarded in our area as one of the top teachers. He's bringing a large book of business, and as such we're investing in him. We're investing in the number of programs that we offer, and we're out there marketing to really the whole golf community to come in and choose us as an option for both fitting, instruction, and to work with Chris. And to further answer your question, it's a big building, and the Callaway Performance Fitting Center will occupy about a quarter of the building. Okay. So the other 3/4 will be used for fitting other brands. All right. It'll be used as a studio where we'll be able to hold functions for corporations. They'll be able to use it as a meeting space. Following the meeting space, they can do team building. We'll have some fitness in there as well. Then it'll be Chris's home base, which he can manage his junior clinics, ladies clinics, competitive clinics and systems that he has in place, continuous coaching programs, and it'll be technology laden. So we'll have Flight Scope, we'll have V1, I mean we've got that already, it's just it'll be in one building and exceedingly accessible.
And what's the timeline as far as the facilities concerned?
Well, we are going to put the heavy equipment shovel in the ground as soon as we can.
Okay, and when are we expecting?
June 1 opening. June 1 or earlier. I'm pushing for May 1. I think realistically it's weather dependent to a certain degree. but we want to see it open June 1, and we want to see it open with a lot of fanfare, fully operational, and we want to see it packed. I think we're right to be there.
And if people want to know more about it, where do they go as far as find out more information?
Well, we've just let the cat out of the bag with you, Scott. You got a scoop still?
Yeah, but as soon as we release the video, then obviously they'll be able to go somewhere.
Yeah,
correct?
we are bringing the information live through our site.
Okay, great.
We'll obviously be marketing it through our various marketing sources, especially through you. And as soon as we have a locked-in date, they'll be able to go ahead and pre-book fittings.
Great. So, anybody wants any more information as far as this is concerned, you can obviously go to the Canadians website. For those of you watching on our YouTube channel, you certainly can leave comments below. And if you've got any questions that we can pass on to Lee and their staff, we can do that. And for other news and information, make sure to visit flagstick.com on a regular basis.